earlier in the day today regarding bonuses, and I want to explain what I mean. Here's the question from Mary in Champions. It says, "Hey Don, my house has been on the market for some time now, and I'm looking at different options to increase activity. My agent has suggested we consider a BTSA. How much of a bonus should we look at offering to make it attractive to agents?" All right, Mary, here's what I think, and I love this question. When I teach my classes at Champion School of Real Estate, I really spend a lot of time on this one because let's talk about your question for just a second. We want to increase activity. What kind of activity do we want to increase? Do we want to increase activity where realtors just keep bringing people in? The kind of activity that we really want to increase is buyers. We want buyers to come into our home. That's what we're looking for. BTSA stands for Bonus to the Selling Agent. Let's back up and take a look at something here for just a second. Every real estate agent in Texas is bound by the rules and regulations of the Texas Real Estate Commission and also the Texas Real Estate License Act. Inside those rules is something called the Canons of Professional Ethics. Canons of Professional Ethics simply says, one of them says, that an agent will not put his or her personal interest above that of their client. What does a bonus to a selling agent do? Doesn't kind of encourage that agent to maybe put their own personal interest above that of their client because they stand to make a little bit of extra money? I don't agree with it. And here's the other thing. And when we're talking about these bonuses, really it should not make a house sell one day quicker than it would otherwise. If we're truly living up to what the canons of professional ethics say, it says we're not going to put our personal interest above that of the other. We should not be pushing a house simply because we stand to make a little more money over another one. So I'm not sure you're going to get your money's worth if you do that. A couple other things. Most real estate agents work on commission, and part of that commission is split between them and their broker. So let's say I'm a real estate agent and I work at a company where my commission split is a 50-50 split. That means I get 50% of the commission and my broker also gets 50% of the commission. This bonus, even though it's said bonus to a selling agent, the seller has no ability to dictate where that money goes. All commissions, all money, all income, all revenue goes to that broker, and that broker decides where that money goes. So let's say I'm on that 50-50 split, and let's say my broker takes 50% of my commission and I stand to make an extra $1,000 bonus or an extra $2,000 bonus. If my broker treats that as regular commission, then guess what? I only get 50% of it. Who gets the other 50%? My broker. So if this was a seller who was looking at adding something to their house, let's say they were looking at adding something that cost $2,000. I can do some upgrade that's going to cost me $2,000 to do to this house, and in return, I'll be able to get an extra $1,000 out of it. Would you do it? If you were a realtor, would you suggest to your seller to do it? No. Why would you have somebody spend $2,000 on something that they're only going to get $1,000 of benefit for? Makes no sense. Same thing here. If I'm spending $2,000 bonus and I'm only going to get $1,000 of it, and this broker who's sitting in the office doing nothing to make this house sell is going to get $1,000 of it, I'm not getting $2,000 worth of benefit. As a seller, I'm not getting $2,000 worth of benefit. I'm getting $1,000. So why would I do it? Makes no sense to me. Here's my suggestion, and you might want to talk about your real estate agent about this too. My suggestion is take that money that you are going to pay the agent, and instead of paying the agent, offer it to the buyer. That's the activity that we're looking to increase. We want buyers. We want more buyers coming in. If we take $2,000 and we say, hey, whoever buys this house, we're going to pay $2,000 of your closing costs, every buyer benefits the full amount from that, and every buyer's happy about that, and you'll attract more buyers. Like I said, that's the kind of activity that you're after. You're not after more agents bringing people in. You're after more people coming in who might want to buy your house. There's my suggestion. I don't think there is a bonus to a selling agent that I would recommend a seller pay, and it's simply for that reason. If you have a question that you would like for us to answer on the air, I'm more than happy to do it. A couple of ways that you can send those questions. You can go to the Facebook page, Open House Radio with Don Leonard, and you can put it on the wall and we can answer it there. We can answer it on the air. Or you can also go to the email address, openhouseradio@yahoo.com, and we'll be happy to answer your question on the air. If you don't want it answered on the air, we'll just send you an answer, whatever it is. But we appreciate that question from Mary in Champions today. We look forward to answering your question later on. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on. We've got another open house.